Hello viewers, Super GT here. Welcome back to another meme-filled adventure on Forza Horizon for multiplayer. So you can see the memes are kicking off already. Gone for the Royal Mail van, which no doubt is going to be the best vehicle in this game. So just to set the tone, we're going to go for our first ram nice and early and hit our first tree, just to really get involved into the adventure, really warm ourselves up for a nice adventure here. And on the other team we have Matt Damon. So we actually have a real cool challenger here to race against. So I guess when he's not acting, he's ramming. Let's see what he does here though. There he is on the right hand side in his Lancia 37. Getting a nice helping hand from the Porsche there in the first corner. And I'm grazing off the wall. So I've got a big boy here. I've got plenty of weight to throw around. Matt Damon's going to push me wide. Look at this. Matt Damon pushed me into the tree. Oh, okay. Matt Damon's setting the tone there. I'm going to definitely remember that one. Where are we at the moment? Down in about 5th position. As we're going to try to catch back up with this little group here. I can see on the map we're coming up to a set of hairpins. Look how close that is for that group up ahead. It's like a little swarm of bees coming up the hill here. And someone's going to almost go for a ramming attempt, or I think it was a wall riding attempt up behind. Now coming through the next hairpin, my friend there in the Subaru slamming us a little bit wide. The Royal Mail van is going to be late for his deliveries today, as we're involved in a hot battle with Matt Damon of all people, and I'm going to slam my teammate wide. Who cares about teammates? It's all about individuals. There's no I in team. But well, now there is, because this is Forza Horizon. It's all every man for himself. Just ram the hell out of your teammate. It's more fun, isn't it? Just to kill your teammates as they scream down the mic in agony at your silly attitude. Anyway, coming up the hill, final chicane. Sorry, final hairpin here. Matt Damon going for the inside line on the teammate. Can we beat Matt Damon? I'm not going to win the race here. Matt Damon is my only target, I only care about him. And it's all got a bit awkward here. This guy up ahead, just slowing everyone down. And I've just got the run on Matt Damon. There we go, see you later mate. Got the job done. And across the line to finish in 6th place. Just up ahead of Matt Damon. And there he is, look at him. Look at him. He actually won the race. Or he won the team event anyway. So we beat our next... We won the next event, and this is where we further set the tone. This is where things get, well, I don't even know how to describe it. It's filthy. It really is filthy. So of course, have your shower after this once you watch this scene, because it's about to get really dirty. So this is where things really begin to go downhill. So into turn 1, just look at this. Look at the way the VW just accelerates off that wall. It seems to me that walls are boosters. You grind off the wall, you get extra speed. It's like some sort of perk. You actually buy the perk, hit a wall at 100 miles an hour, and you instantly got up to 150 miles an hour. It's really weird. Up the hill here, the Royal Mail van has got the speed. I've obviously dispensed of all the weight. I had loads of letters and stuff in the back and loads of parcels. Yeah, throw all them out. People don't need to have all their letters and stuff. That makes the makes the van faster, so people can go about their mail. I need to go fast. That's the more important thing. Now, things are about to get even worse here. We noticed that the wall was had strange mystical qualities, and just look at this. He's going to go flying around, and another incident there, and I think it's just too filthy for anyone under 18 to see. So I'm going to have to. I blurred that one out because it was quite dirty. And again, take your shower after this, kids, because, well, you've just got to wash the filth off. Coming up the hill once again, going to really try to catch back up with our wall riding friend here. So I'm going to really pin him against the wall. If he loves wall so much, there you go, get in one. Just get slammed. And again, I'm going to park it on the wall and just brake. If you want to use the wall, you have to go around me, mate. And I'm going to do the same here. Just park it. I'm like the anti-wall riding police. Just park it just to prevent them all. And just remember, never forget mum's spaghetti. 9.6 out of 10 for this game. I think it would have been 10 without the wall riding. teammate here coming across, and he gets reset, sent back in time. And I think I've done more of a disservice to my teammates in this race, as we're going to get locked out of the first 4 positions. Blue team dominating us that time round, mainly because I was just killing my own teammates. Matt Damon won, there he is. So this guy just bullying me completely, and I'm just there and just looking in shame. And Super TT does suck. Luckily though, I did win 170,000, so you know the game's fine. I've got no problems with the game now, and now that I've got some money. We're going to move to some Jeep Trailcat adventures. This car, this thing. Oh my god, Ashley. Can I just say that there's still no socks on this guy. So his feet must stink by now. But he's in a Jeep Trailcat, so things are all right in terms of the racing. Let's see how this goes, because when it comes to trucks, there's obviously this strange desire to start mounting people, and I can report that we're going to have a similar story here. So you've seen it in previous episodes. We've seen Planet Earth, we've seen all the good stuff, and I can introduce you to another episode here, because we're going to have nature's great events, and this is going to be another classic example here. So this is another mating ritual. So you go off a ramp, you fly into a sideways spin, and you push your prey up against the wall so they can't escape. Then you go upside down to really show them your qualities and really attract the mate in. And then you go for the reverse frontal mount. Try and mount them from the front for some alternative ways of doing it. And actually the prey got away this time. I wasn't quite quick enough, and I guess he didn't like the underside of my car enough. It was quite beautiful. So that method there, quite hard to do. You have to go for the sort of the reverse upside down backflip onto the frontal mount. Quite difficult to perform, and sometimes the prey does get away, as they did in this instance. But that is one of nature's greatest and finest events, and almost putting it off to perfection there. But I think the prey just got away in time. Didn't quite like the underside of the Jeep Trailcat. All I can do though, I suppose, is try to cash back up and win the race, and then they might be interested for the next race. And then I'll try the reverse frontal backflip mount in the next race, and maybe they'll go along with it. We'll see how that happens though, as we try to catch up here cross country. And with the cross country events, it's clear to me at least that the trucks are just very, very important. You can use rally cars, you can use like the Quattro, but for the off-road you need to obviously drive into that barn. But you need to have the cross country. For cross country you need to have the ground clearance, and that's going to really help you with going over all the bumps, going through the water, all that kind of thing. So we're going to find our way through this pack. There's our buddy who would not accept the mating ritual. Look at this group of 4. I'm going to move over to the right hand side. I've got the superior power to just fly past a lot of them. So trying to batter second place in the rear end and try to avoid that pylon. It's got really heated here, as we're going to cut back on all of them. I could see that one coming, they couldn't quite see it. Back into second. It's my teammate. It won't matter if I overtake him. It won't change the result. But it's just personal pride really to fight for here. I still want to win this race. Up the inside we go, slamming wide, get out of the way mate. I'm going to win this one. And on the last turn, the last corner of the race, we're going to come through and just brutally dismiss the rest of the drivers in the race. So good stuff there, a nice win. And this is where the bad stuff begins, because, well, would you know it, there just had to be one tree there, didn't there? And this is where some sketchy things going on, because Edinburgh is clearly haunted. I couldn't quite explain this one, other than Illuminati confirmed, obviously. But quite what that guy was doing just drove forwards into my path, and I got a penalty for it. Like, what the hell? And we're moving back to our favourite downforcey boy. Look at the double wings on this thing, absolutely savage downforce, infinite downforce in fact. It could drive upside down in a tunnel at 0 miles an hour. Like, that's a fact. That is incredible. We push that guy wide, and we're going to get on our way here. This is really This really has been a great adventure, and to be honest, I've been treating it like a solo adventure. I've just almost been disregarding the team aspect to it. I'm just going for individual glory. I couldn't care less about everyone else. Over the line we go, and we go into another race here. This one is fairly humorous well, not from start to finish, but at the finish. You'll see in just a moment. I'm going to push this beetle out of the way. He can go flying off to the left-hand side. And where am I? I'm in 3rd place. So the Quattro, I've gone for the Quattro here, and like I said earlier, the trucks should be better on cross-country, which is what we're racing compared to the rally cars. As good as these rally cars would be off-road, over dirt, over jumps, over the bumps, it is the trucks which, you know, they're the top of the food chain when it comes to cross-country, and they do all the mounting, so that's kind of clear that they're the alpha males of the cross-country scene. So through the hairpin, over this jump, you have to get that one right. We have to get all of them right, really, if you want to win races. This guy ahead was taking some really nice lines. You see through here, just like going out wide, cutting back. When the checkpoint actually goes down because they've driven through it, you know they're taking a good line. And this guy was doing all of that. So I was doing my best to try and keep up with him. I was vaguely keeping up, but he was driving very well, it must be said. There's almost run over some sheep. I think I did hit one there. So reducing the population of sheep one by one over the crest to the left, come up towards the final turn of the track, and I've done well to try and keep up with him in his truck. He's driven really well. But coming through the last corner, he messed it right up. And it was at this moment he knew he...
Peggy 18.
So we're going to cross the line and take victory. Actually ranked up at that precise moment as well. And take 1st place. Brutal stuff. And then I just reminded him of his big mistake here by whistling at him. And I got a bit of deja vu here once again. And it seems to be getting I seem to be getting deja vu quite a lot here, because we've got cross country in S1. It seems to just give you the same adventure. You finish a cross country in S1 and it'll give you S1 cross country again. And everything was fine because JSR Lee Campbell's joined. The God of Tuning has joined the lobby. So you know, don't worry anymore, guys. Nothing matters anymore because JSR Lee Campbell's here. Going over this jump and over this Lamborghini, good stuff. Flying, literally overtaking him into 2nd place. And we're going to try and do our best here to beat our teammates in the Subaru. See just how much power this International Scout has. Into turn 1, my teammates are going to do some nice teamwork to slam me wide. Not 1 hit, but 2. So again, everyone just disregarding the team element. Get back here, Subaru, slamming him back up the inside. And I'm going to go up the inside of the Trailcat. The Trailcat, absolute monster in this game. Just works so well. But he's no match for my International Scout, the Box. And at the end of the race, I'm going to go full risk and just take the Skyline route to the end. There we go, winning the race. Good stuff indeed. And, well, here we go again, kicking it off with the International Scout, pulling away from the lead. We are in close attention. And again, I mentioned the word deja vu a couple of times. You're getting deja vu of me mentioning deja vu. And the Subaru goes for a pass, getting back again. Coming up towards the final turn. You remember what happened in the previous race that we did here. Well, coming to the final turn, he goes for a pass. He doesn't quite get it right. Looking behind, he's into the wall. RIP, in pieces, ripperoni, dead. All of everything, you know, he's just gone. Sent to the Shadow Realm. There's another portal there. Another race in the International Scout and smashing that little pill P50 wide. Absolutely murdering him. And coming up the hill here, up the big mountain, and getting a really sketchy jump and just turning 90 degrees to the right, which isn't really where you want to be facing when you're going over the jump. Obviously broke my spine upon landing. And another candidate for best teammate of the day goes to this guy, just pushing me to the left, and himself into the wall. So all 3 of us went into that wall. What teamwork, great teamwork, guys, amazing stuff. We're just all killing each other. So just plenty more anarchy on offer in Forza Horizon 4 Online. Actually come round on the 3rd lap, got the jump just about right that time, catching up with this guy in this car. He's done pretty well to kind of survive without getting battered around too much. And coming across the line at the end of lap 3 to finish 2nd, but we won the adventure overall. So, previously on AMC's The Walking Dead. Just look at this guy. And that is some weird sort of zombie stuff there. And I've gone for the Bentley Continental GT. I'm keeping it British here. I've gone for the big British boy with the big wang. Infinite downforce on this thing. This was a funny race because we're going to see here, we're going through Ambleside. A couple of people going very wide. Spot this guy going wide to the right. Actually, this Mustang trying to push me off. And where is it? I think it's a Lamborghini. The Lamborghini's in front of us there. There he is. The Lamborghini here, he's just going to disappear into a house on the right hand side. See ya later. And then this guy in the yellow Bentley. Oh, RIP in pieces. Ripperoni once again. Another portal to the Shadow Realm. The Shadow Realm population increases by the day, or increases by the minute. And since Forza Horizon 4 came out, the population has just increased exponentially. It really is. I think the Shadow Realm is really overflowing right now. They need to get rid of some people, if anything. So we're going to try to complete this race. Let's not forget, this is a heavy car. And well, that probably does help in the snow, to be fair. But it's rear-wheel drive. I should not be doing well in the snow in rear-wheel drive. This was probably the worst car choice I've made. It's actually pretty bad. Because when it's snowing, you just absolutely you don't want rear-wheel drive. If you want fun and a challenge, you do. But if you actually really want to stand a chance of success, especially when it comes to free roam rush, because when you're on the tarmac, you might be okay, but when you're driving through grass, over bumps, and into trees, then four-wheel drive is your best bet. Now, I'm actually holding a nice lead here, just keeping it on the tarmac. This is my main tip. If you're going to drive rear-wheel drive on this game, keep to the tarmac as much as possible. Unlike that, obviously, but keep it on the tarmac as much as possible. You lose traction the instant you go off onto the grass. You're making it worse for yourself. So in a four-wheel drive, you can afford to drift wide onto the grass a little bit and extend corners and make the most of the environment. But in rear-wheel drive, it's a lot harder to do that. And eventually coming through to win, which was quite a nice victory for the British big boy there at the end of the race. And the end of the video. So we won the race, but I lost 3-0 because that's how it is in this game. You can win all the races, but your team might be useless, so it doesn't really matter overall. But that's it. Thank you very much for watching as always. I shall see you next time. I hope you enjoyed the video. See you in the next one. Goodbye.
Listen.